Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. This is the video I'd like to share with you. This is the engine we talked about just a little while ago for the 1970 Volkswagen Single Cab Truck. So this is the one that normally it started out from the factory at about 38 horsepower. Our client, before he found us, took the engine and had it rebuilt. The people that built the motor for him originally suggested it was going to have somewhere around, I think they were claiming 9,000 horse. It didn't run right, and it was making some ticking noises and some banging, and they did some weird stuff. So basically what we did is we've completely taken the vehicle, the engine apart. We've split the case open, and we basically redid everything. So the block was machined, both half cases were machined properly. It's got bigger pistons and rings, larger valves. We were able to use the same heads as I mentioned earlier with bigger valves. The biggest problem was they didn't have, in my opinion, electronic ignition. So we removed the points condenser rotor and went with a Pertronix flamethrower Performer 3 series is what they call them. Really happy. We've put probably 3 dozen or so of these systems in. So it's a complete distributor assembly. It's fully electronic, and then it also has the flamethrower coil as part of the package. And I think the camera can pick it up. We go with the heavier duty wire. So these are Pertronix, and they're an 8mm flamethrower wire. So much heavier duty wire, better connections, and better quality wire. They come in different colors. We just went with the standard gray or almost black. The biggest difference is we went with a proper carburation to match the rest of the engine. So now we have these EMPI dual carbs. And the nice thing is all the adjustments are on the sides, but there's lots of room inside the engine bay of the 70 Volkswagen Single Cab. Same type of size and engine bay as the bay window buses. So lots of room to do the adjusting later on if there's any adjustments need to be made. You can see we just have a loop here right now. We've got upgraded oil capacity and oil cooling, but right now we just have a loop in it for now. And then you can see down below our push rod tubes. We have more of the performance version ones that are spring loaded. So in time what will happen is these outer seals will start to leak, and rather than having to take the heads completely apart, you can basically just pull the push rods out through the valve cover side, and then these will actually collapse, and we can put replacement ones in without having to disassemble the engine. So it's just, in terms of lack of maintenance later on, it's one thing to build an engine to make it trouble-free and very drivable, but another thing is the maintenance aspect of it. You eliminate the points, you don't have to worry about the dwell and setting the timing so many different times when you're electronic. And then I mentioned, I think in an earlier video, this pulley is a 5.5 pound balanced pulley, which gives you more inertia, which makes the engine quite a bit happier. So we don't have a dyno, but I would assume, based on the information we were given from our suppliers, this engine should be roughly, I would say, what, 80 to 85 horsepower roughly, I would think. So you're probably in that 80 to 85 horsepower range, so over double what it originally had. You can see we have the tuned headers. We have an aftermarket EMPI muffler with the polished chrome tailpipe. So it'll look quite close to stock when it's in the 70 single cab truck. So we'll just go ahead and start it up now. We've already broken the engine in. We have the break-in oil. It's been started and stopped 2 or 3 different times. It might pout here a little bit because it's still a little bit cold, but we'll start it up and we'll just share with you what it sounds like. And our client lives quite far away, so we want to make sure that he's able to enjoy the sound and he can share it with his family and friends. So we'll just fire it up now. So sounds quite nice. It's not your original exhaust note. A little bit nicer, deeper throat in terms of sound of the exhaust. Combination of a bunch of things. So this is, I think, around an 1840 cc engine now. So once again, a little bit larger pistons and pots, bigger valves, more carburation, electronic distributor, balance pulley, headers, nice mufflers. This is quite a nice package. Pretty reliable vehicle. Should be nice on fuel and be a great connection to the Highway Flyer transmission that we're having built as we speak. So this is going to be the engine for the 1970 Volkswagen Single Cab pickup truck. I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.